tell us about when the show hit your radar. Like when did you watch season one? Did you binge it? And then tell us
Yeah.
your thoughts on season two so
I
far.
was late to the party, totally late. But I also like feel that I exist in a bubble when it comes to like new things, like new shows and music and stuff like that. So I'm always a little bit late. But then I kind of like I think when it got all the nominations for season one, like right at the like surrounding that time, and then I binged season one and then was like, whoa, this is a great show. It's been a while since we've had a really, really good medical show. Like, I don't know, the last one was probably Grey's Anatomy. Like we've got, it was time. It was time for another one. And I think this is the one. And yeah, so I fell in love with it. And I think it's great because we're giving a platform and attention in the media, with like all the different kinds of shows that we do have to the lives that we have, that doctors have, that nurses have in one of the highest intensity settings, which is the emergency room.
Yeah.
I think it's a great concept.
What was your personal experience with the ER, like as a med student, resident?
Oh, I love the ER. I love the ER. Okay, this was my journey in med school. At first, I wanted to be an OBGYN, which is crazy because then I realized that I do not want to get up at 4 in the morning and do surgery in
Yeah.
my career. It's not me, actually. You have to be honest with yourself in med school. Like, you have to realize, like, hey, this is going to be a 30-year career, You got to do what you love. And then I thought I was going to do emergency medicine because I really needed variety and I like the fast pace. And then I realized, well, actually, being an emergency medicine doctor, if you're going to be clinical the whole time, you never get to like really like sit down and have an office. Like that realization, like of having like an outpatient clinic office type of community setting, that's kind of what I was looking for, and that's why I ended up falling in love with family medicine. Because I thought in the long term, I think I'll be the happiest in doing that.
Yeah.
But I had to senior the pediatric emergency room and PGY2. I had to do like a month. I did like 2 weeks of ED nights intern year. I did a month of the emergency room as an intern, and then came back as a PGY2 and did another month in the adult emergency room. So, and then I've done like a bunch of urgent care within family medicine too. So I think it's fun.
Yeah, 100%. Respect to OBs. I have a close friend who's an OB and like their lifestyle is insane. And I
I
think
think
that's
they're incredible. They're superheroes.
yeah,
Seriously.
yeah. So I'm glad there's people doing that. So
Oh my God, we need more.
yeah. So
We
I'm
need
gonna
more.
pull up your clip.
Yeah.
This is a good one. I feel like it is perfect for the crazy stuff that happens in the ER.
A cast saw before? Of course you haven't. Well, today's your lucky day. Follow me. Dr. Mohan, you got a minute?
Yeah.
Have you met Emma? First day, new grad RM?
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Emma needs to learn cast removal.
How long's the cast been on?
Months, maybe years. Probably gonna want to breathe through your mouth. All right, Mr. Digby. Dr. Mohan can cut your cast off now.
How long's the cast been on?
I don't know, but it's really getting itchy.
Okay, this cuts the cast, not the skin. This should relieve the itching. Look at the cast spreading. Look.
Thank you. Okay.
Oh, I see you brought some friends.
Oh my God, are those? Maggots. I'll need ethyl chloride spray to freeze them off.
Never saw that in nursing school, am I right?
What a good clip.
What a scene.
Yeah. So why did you choose this?
Haven't we all been there?
Oh, 100%.
Like, haven't we all been there? And it's like, okay, first of all, pick this clip. I needed a Dana clip because I'm in love with her. I, I, and we might need to edit this out later. I'm not sure, but she followed me on Instagram
No
like
way.
a week ago. And can I confirm? Is that okay with you? Can we take,
Yeah. You
can
just
we
want
take
to
a,
make sure Still following you?
Am I lying? Am I lying right now? That's so
Good
embarrassing.
dream.
You're gonna have to cut this out if I'm lying. You have to.
It's a lot of pressure. I don't have that many
No,
like
she's freaking following me
that's
on
for
Instagram.
what's the actress's name?
Catherine Lanasa.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
She is
Do you feel pressured like
mwah,
when you see like the New England
mwah.
Journal of Medicine or her or like the other like the people running for Congress following you? Are you more like, oh man, what if I post this and like does that go into your thought process of posting it all?
No, I forget when I post.
That's a good way to think
Yeah,
about
I wish. No, 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 actually, I don't wish. I'm glad I forget, right? You're supposed to be like yourself and keep doing what you were doing. For maybe that's the reason they followed.
it. Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
But that was crazy. Maybe she accidentally followed. Maybe she accidentally
No,
because I mass like all her stuff, so she probably accidentally followed me back.
no way. You
I
have
don't know.
you have good content.
Anyway, had to pick this clip because one, I love her. I love her as an actress, as an actor. Um, and her general attitude is like the epitome of the charge nurse that saves your life on shift. Um, and also the way that she educates and then that just that scene in general is healthcare pushes you as a human being to your limits, taking care of other human beings. And even though, of course, maggots are gross, right? But what a beautiful thing to be able to do is to take care of someone else who's going through something like that. And I've had to take care of that in the emergency room. I've had to take care of scenarios involving other body parts with maggots. Things happen, life happens. And I think like this job, it just highlighted like how incredible this job is.
Yeah, 100%. And I think the expression on the nursing student, or she's not a student anymore, but the new nurse's face says it all. Like
Yeah.
everyone has that moment. All of us have had that moment where it's either in med school or residency where you're like, oh man, I didn't know this is what I was signing up for. But then
Yeah.
like your like duty to serve kicks in and you're like, okay, what are we doing about this?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man. We've all been there. I've had a few of those. They used to use magnets to clean wounds back in the day. You can order like sterile magnets at some point to clean wounds.
But that was like a long,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I don't know how
Like we're
long.
talking about
Yeah.
1800s.
No,
Recent. Now it was an order set for you can order it. I don't know how recent it
I
was.
think it's a thing. I think it's a thing.
Order sterile
Back in
magnets.
your
But
day, Dr.
yeah,
Moore.
yeah. But this guy, yeah, for sure. That's what we were talking about earlier. This gentleman, he probably came, had a broken like old radio ulnar fracture. They put him in a cast, and he was supposed to follow up, and he just got lost a follow up.
Yeah.
Like you said, he's been on for who knows how long.
Well, yeah, and that's like the problem within the system, right? Like you can everyone's like, oh, everyone has like I was literally like arguing with someone yesterday about this. It was like let's just call him a person I wouldn't agree with.
Mm.
But they were like, well, everyone's like there's an access to care issue, but everyone could go to the ER and get access. And obviously, yeah, you can be seen. And so like this guy was probably seen at some point. He had a broken arm.
Yeah.
But then it's not access when you can't follow up on that thing or when you
Yeah.
the ortho or when you can't get the cast off and then you end up with a situation like this where obviously he's even sicker now and he's going to have like a skin infection and
Yeah.
maggots and God knows what.
It's
It's
gonna be IV antibiotics, gonna be to be admitted. Those what are those things, those cage, those external fixation things they put on ortho?
yeah,
Those things are always the worst. You always get home people come in, they're covered like garbage bags. They're always like dirty, not well kept. Those things are see those a lot
yeah,
because it needs a lot of care and they don't get the care they need.
yeah,
Mhm. Yeah, and especially if people don't have a home or they're sleeping on the street, it's really, really hard to find care as well as other basics.
Keep it clean. It's hard to keep it clean if you're not,
Oh, yeah.